Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about how I'm bad at relationships. I have been in a couple and I am not good. Okay, so there's one relationship I refuse to talk about right now. I'll probably film it in a future video, but for now it's just I want to keep that to myself. I've talked about a couple of one other or two others of my relationships, or maybe three, I don't know. But I've talked about some in past videos, so just go check them out on my channel. But today I'm going to be talking about some of my relationships that didn't really work out, but kind of did. So here's what happened. I'm first going to talk about my relationship with a guy named Theodore. I know I have mentioned him in a prior ex-girlfriend video, and that'll be on my channel and probably somewhere at the end screen. I love him. I really do. And we're still best friends. I talk to him every day, and I even got his approval to film this video. But I was never really good with feelings. You see, when I had my first ever relationship, this is the one I didn't really want to talk about, and I won't. I'm just going to say, when I first had my relationship, it was with a girl. I loved her. We were together for like 4 years, and she asked me out. Okay, so I never really had to deal with asking people out. We had been together 4 years, and she asked me. And then after that relationship, I kind of stopped for like, I think it was like 7 months. I refused to be in a relationship. So after 7 months, I decided I'm going to try again. And that's when I started dating Theodore. Had been my best friend forever. We dated about 2 weeks, but after that I kind of become distant and kind of didn't talk to him a lot. So he broke up with me. And I cried. I did, because I did like him a lot. I did have a huge crush on him. So after me and him broke up, we kind of lost contact for a while. And that sucked. And then he made a Facebook page. And I found him on Facebook. We started becoming friends again. And then we started dating again. I chased him for like 7 months. No, it was like 5 months. So 5 months I chased him over and over again, constantly asking him out, saying, hey, I really want to be with you. I would buy him all these gifts, and I would call him beautiful and gorgeous, because he was a girl at the time. I've mentioned in a prior video, he's female to male, transgender. So he was born a person named a name I will not repeat on here, but I'll call him Taylor. So back when he was Taylor, before he was Theodore, I did not mean to put T's at in front of both names. It just kind of happened. But after he kind of stopped being Taylor and came out as Theodore, we had been dating for weeks. So when I first dated him, he was Taylor. Then I started dating him when he was Taylor, like about 5 months after chasing him. And then he came out to me and said he was a boy. And so he asked me to call him his name, but I call him Theodore in my videos. So I continued dating because, you know, he's transgender. I didn't really care. I still liked him all the same. And after that, you know, we kind of broke up because I was not in a stable place for a relationship. I was kind of all over the place with my emotions and everything, and I'm getting better, I am. So I broke up with him. After him, I started dating a friend of ours. Let's call her Sienna. So I started dating Sienna, and we were great friends, and we dated about a month before I kind of felt like we were only friends. I did not feel like we were in a relationship, and I didn't feel like we were supposed to be in a relationship. No, I felt like we should be friends, and only friends. So we became friends, and that was fine. We stayed friends. She is now in a relationship, and she's happy, and I'm happy for her. I still have that slight bitterness, you know what I mean? Like, when your ex is in a happy, stable relationship and they're happy, you get that slight little bitterness, and whether you're happy or not, you just get that bitterness, like, I used to be the person that made them happy, but, you know, I'm happy for her. And we're still friends now. We stopped being friends for a while when I stopped being friends with Theodore and Sheila. Previous video, I'll link it below. I'll link it below and put it as a nice annotation at the end screen. Anyways, after I stopped being friends with Theodore and Sheila, I kind of drifted away from my friends because me and Theodore had the same friends, and I felt like they would kind of take Theodore's side over mine in this breakup. So I broke up our friendship and I kind of backed off. So, I dated her, and I really liked our relationship, and that was great, but we were only friends. So after that, I started a relationship with a guy named Alex, and I'll actually talk about him at the end of the video too, because we're back together. We've been together for 8 months, and I'm happy. So, yet again, Alex asked me out, not the other way around. So, I'm not good with asking people out, and I'm not good at approaching my feelings. Every person I've been in a relationship with has asked me out first. And, you know how that goes. So, I did not like feelings, and anytime I liked someone, I kept it to myself. I did not tell anybody except for Theodore. And Theodore actually pushed me into a relationship with Sienna, because I told him I liked Sienna, and Sienna and him were having a sleepover, and so he gave the phone to Sienna and said, ask Sienna out, and I couldn't do it. I was way too scared. So Sienna ended up asking me out, and that was great, and I liked her. We dated for a while, about a month, not long, and so that was good. Okay, and then me and Alex ended up breaking up just because relationships, teenage drama, all that. But he is 2 years older than me. I'm 14, he's 16. So he constantly kind of got messed around with his friends. Not in a sexual way, but because, like, I'm younger than him, and I was in middle school at the time we were dating, and he had just started high school. So he was kind of, I don't think we should date. You're too young for me and all that. And we broke up. We stayed friends, and we both really liked each other. But he had broken up with me. What else could I do? So, after that, I got back together with Theodore. And you see, this is, in a previous video I mentioned, me, Theodore, and Sheila had all been in a relationship together. And this was not that. This was before that. Me and Theodore dated about 3 months before I broke it off with him. Because again, I was not in a stable place. I was still really in love with Alex, and I had just not been good. I then started to date Sheila about 2 months later, and it was fine. I was happy with Sheila. I was good. But again, like I said in the previous video, she was really weird, and I did not feel safe or happy in that relationship. But I kind of kept it to myself, and she started dating Theodore. But not really behind my back, because the day they told them each other they liked each other, they texted me, hey, I'm in love with Theodore, and I'm in love with Sheila, and they were happy together, and I blocked them both. For like 2 months I blocked them both, because I was just genuinely angry. Because, I was not happy with Sheila, and that's fine. I'm happy that she's happy. But the thing is, when we were together, she had told someone else that she was in love with them. And that makes me feel like I'm second choice, because would she have stayed with me if Theodore had said he did not like her back? Would she have stayed with me because she had no one else to go to, or would she have broken up with me? And it kind of made me feel like crap, honestly. So, I'm actually gonna split this into 2 videos because this is getting kind of long, but I'm going to split it into 2 because I have a lot of relationships to discuss. Sorry, I just hit my hand and that really hurt. And so, I'm going to split this into 2, but to end off this video, we had broken up and I had stopped being friends with both of them. But I had constantly gotten messages saying, hey, you need to be friends with Theodore again. He needs you. He needs you. You're best friends. You shouldn't break up with him and end your friendship. So I didn't. I went back to him, and I said, I'm sorry I left. I want you to be my friend again, but I don't want. But Sheila had made it clear that she did not want contact with me in any way, so she had blocked me on everything, except for texting, because she knew at some point I'd probably need her, and I'd need to text her. So, after that, we had been friends, and I kind of liked Theodore and Sheila both. So I had asked them out again. We started a 3-way relationship, and I said in a previous video that was not a good idea, and I did not enjoy it. So basically, I broke up with them again, and this time they had both hated me for it, and officially dumped me as a friend. And I had stopped being friends with them, and I hated it, but They blocked me on everything, and they didn't want me in their lives. And I know now, but that actually Sheila had pushed Theodore into blocking me on everything and said that she wanted nothing, that I'm bad for them, and I'm terrible for being friends with Theodore, and I'm just a horrible person. But I wasn't. I was a great friend to Theodore, and Theodore knows that. He knows I was a great friend, and he was a great friend for me. So, at the time, I did not know this. So, we became friends, and it was great. And so, I'm going to end this video in a moment, and I will discuss it all in the second part, which I will film tomorrow, I think, and you'll see it next week. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you all next week. I love you all. Goodbye.